that you are doing well, and most importantly that you are safe. It's been a little while since we last chatted, so I thought that I could insert a little clip of a video tutorial that I recorded I believe last week, and some footage that I took over the past couple of weeks, kind of to show you what I've been up to since we last chatted. I don't want to talk about the C word, if you will, because I think that kind of like the only thing that people talk about these days, and I'm assuming that if you are coming here to watch this little space is to escape from the reality. So I don't want to dwell on that too much, and just let you enjoy for a little bit. I feel that so much has happened since the last time that I've updated you, but at the same time, nothing has really changed. I don't remember if I told you that I think it was at the beginning of February or March, we were informed that we would be able to start renting an allotment garden in town, which has been one of the best news of the year for us, because I have applied, I believe last year, right after we moved to this new town, and we didn't have much hope, to be honest, because the waiting lists are a little bit crazy, and I didn't have much hope, to be honest. So that was the best way to start the year for us. So it took us a lot of time, as you can imagine, to prep for a new garden and working from home and taking care of an almost 1-year-old baby. So yeah, our days are quite full for sure, but we are so grateful because we're learning so much. And now that the restriction for us to get access to the garden has been lifted, it means that we've been able to go back the last week, and we've been taking advantage of the good weather to try to plant as much as we can, even though we don't have much experience. Everything is new to us, so we're learning a lot, and we're really looking forward to seeing if we can manage to grow something this year. I believe that we are into week number 8 of the confinement here in France, and we're gonna be in quarantine through at least the 11th of May. So for us, not much has changed, to be honest, because as I have said, we're both working from home. Baby Iris has never been into a daycare. Not that I haven't tried to do that, but let's say that the facility, or we could not even visit the facility. We had an appointment with the townhouse, and many questions have been asked and were left unanswered. So for now, she's staying at home with us until we find a proper solution that would work for our family. The only down part at the moment is that we cannot go out whenever we want, which means that for me, I'm used to doing quite a bit of work from coffee shops. And now that is not an option anymore. So work time has been a little bit difficult. I've been trying to squeeze in work here and there, but it's been very chaotic for the most part, I would say. Yeah, we are kind of like working without any specific schedule or like planning, which is very difficult for me. So I'm trying to squeeze in as much work as I can whenever the little one is sleeping, which is really not much. But yeah, surprisingly, when I reflect back on the past couple of weeks, and when I check on the things that I have posted on Instagram, I realized that I have actually been knitting a whole lot, and especially at the very beginning of the quarantine, I didn't really know how to process my feelings and emotions, and I guess all of that all of those questions and maybe the fear translated into me working with my hands even more than before. And basically, whenever I had some free time, I tried to knit as much as I possibly could. And during that time, I've completed 3 little jumpers for my little one of which is being tested at the moment. and I've just finished writing the pattern for the second one, which is the one that she's wearing outside as she's playing with the little daisies. And I'm currently working on a version for myself as well. This is going to be called the tulip jumper because of the scalloped edging. I've made a poll on Instagram, and so many of you suggested that I would use the name tulip for this pattern, which is very suitable for it, of course. So I'm working on sleeve number 2 for my version, and I'm probably gonna cast on another one right after, because I don't know if I'm actually going to run out of yarn for that project, which is a shame, because the yarn that I'm using is very special and very unique, and it's only available in small quantities. So I need to figure out a plan B for jumper number 2. This weird time that we've been living in for the past couple of weeks, I have found myself wanting to make even more than before. So I've been cooking way more, baking all sorts of pie, including the very first rhubarb pie of the year, which I baked last week, and it brought me so much joy to remember the smell of rhubarb, because it is something that is available only once a year, and I always crave for it. So whenever rhubarb time comes, I try to make everything rhubarby. So I can't wait to go back to the market and get some more and make all of the things with it. We tried to grow a little bit in our garden, but I don't think that we've been very successful with it. I will keep you updated on that. I've also started a new little journal, and I have been craving for a little bit of beauty in my life, if you will, because I have like a ton of unfinished notebooks with forgotten ideas and spare pieces of paper with designs that never saw the light of the day. So I have good hopes for this one, and I really cannot wait to add more swatches and sketches of upcoming designs into it. I actually got inspired to start this new little journal after taking a Skillshare class by Samantha Dion Baker called The Sketchbook Illustration for All. Draw your day with watercolor and pen. I'm very optimistic about this new journal, and I'm really looking forward to growing my little notebook collection, and hopefully one day I will have as many beautiful notebooks as she has. Thank you so much, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people on topics including illustration, photography, marketing, and video editing, just to name a few. In these uncertain days with a lot of time spent indoors, spontaneous acts of creativity may help break up the routine of a day at home, explore workshops and classes, learn new skills, and engage with others. Apart from knitting, of course, drawing, journaling, and writing classes can be a great way to manage stress, forget the moment, and practice mindfulness. Skillshare is offering the first 1,000 members to click the link in the description box to get 2 months free trial of premium membership. After that, an annual subscription is less than $10 a month.